Hi everyone, welcome to the Free Range Diva. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about sleep and insomnia and a few things that I have been using over the last year or so to help me get a really good restful night's sleep. So if you want to know more, here we go. Insomnia has been my pretty much constant companion since I was a child. My sleeping pattern, even as far back as I can remember, was always I would go to sleep maybe 9 o'clock or so, but then around 2, 3 in the morning I'd wake up and I would be awake until it was time for me to actually get up. That was an average day. When I would be stressed or anxious, if there was anxiety, the amount of time that I would spend sleeping would be even less than that. I have a few things that I want to share with you today that I have tried and that have worked for me, with one exception. There's one item I want to show you that I have not tried, but because it gets such good reviews, I wanted to bring it to you so that you know about it. So we're going to start with a low-tech solution. This right here is Epsom Salt. And this is just basic. There's nothing, no weird fragrances or anything like that in here. It's just straight up Epsom salt. And what I would do with that is I would fill up a basin with warm water, really warm water, and a handful of Epsom salt in it and soak my feet for about 20 minutes. And I would do that in the evenings, and that would usually, I could feel my stress level dropping, and by the time I was done, I would be ready for a good night's sleep. This has, the active ingredient in here is magnesium, and so that is what helps to relax the body. Magnesium is a very relaxing mineral, and it's often difficult to get it in our food because our food supply isn't as mineral rich as it once was. So getting Epsom salt, and you can take it in a bath. I'm just going to put this over here for a second. You can use it in a bath. I don't take baths regularly because, I don't know, living in a climate or a part of the country that has gone through several years of a severe drought and water shortage, it just always seemed like I would feel guilty, filling up a bathtub full of water when we were in the middle of a drought. So even though the last 2 seasons we've gotten rainfall again, I still kind of feel that way. So putting a foot soak, in a nice little bath is a great way to get the benefits of the magnesium. It goes right in through your feet, into your body, into your bloodstream, and works its magic. Also, there's a product on the market called Natural Calm, which is magnesium drink. You put a little bit, it's like a supplement. I've never, I did try a sample of it once. That was a few years back, and I don't remember what happened. But a lot of people say that helps them, drinking that before bedtime helps them get a better night's sleep. Again, it's getting that magnesium in. And on that same subject of magnesium, this is Tulsi tea. This is from organic India. This is the sweet rose variety, although they have many varieties of Tulsi. And Tulsi is an Ayurvedic herb that's popular in India, and it has a lot of magnesium in it. So this is tried and true. I like to drink hot beverages in the evening rather than cold. So having a cup of this after dinner before bed usually puts me right out. No problem sleeping at all when I use my Tulsi. So I always have a box of the Tulsi tea around, and this particular flavor I just like because it's very mild, which is good. It seems to be soothing after you've digested, like when you're digesting a meal. So yeah, Tulsi sweet rose tea from organic India. Additionally, if you're really low in magnesium, taking a magnesium supplement in the evenings. This is the magnesium citrate from Natural Factors, and that again will give you that same kind of relaxation. Magnesium is known, calcium is more of a, magnesium and calcium are 2 minerals that like to be in balance. Calcium is a little more invigorating. It's a little more of a challenging type of mineral. Magnesium is a very calming mineral for the body. Your body needs it. Your body will not function without it. Without it, muscles cramp up, and the most important muscle that we have is our heart. So if you're low on this, if you're low on magnesium, your body's going to leach it out of your bones to keep your heart beating because it wants to stay alive. But to prevent that from happening, you can regularly supplement with magnesium in the evenings after dinner. And that way you'll get the benefit of its sleeping, and relaxing ability when you need it. I have one more tea here, and this is the one that I have not personally tried. This is chamomile tea, and chamomile, it is said, has a very relaxing effect, especially if you're, like you've got stress. It can help to calm that down a little bit and then allows you to get a good night's sleep. I haven't tried it, but like I said, there's a lot of information out there about how this actually works. So that's why I thought I'd mention it, because I'm sure there are probably some of you that rely heavily on chamomile to calm you and soothe you in the evening so you can sleep. Next up, I want to get into some adaptogenic herbs. And I'm going to start with one I leaned on really heavily over this past winter. This is from Wish Garden. This is called Emotional Ally. The herbs in here are motherwort, skullcap, milky oat, passion flower, St. John's wort, and spikenard root. Adaptogenic herbs by themselves are designed to help you adapt to stress, calm anxiety. So this particular one is one that I used. I know I mentioned this, I think, in my favorites, but it is one that I did use. I have given it to my mother. She really likes it as well. She now asks for it if she's starting to feel, as you can imagine, being 89 years old in this particular climate that we're in right now is stress-inducing. It's not. I certainly can feel it because I don't want to bring anything home that that she can catch, and she doesn't want to catch anything either. Both of us have used this and really like it to help you sleep, help you calm down when you need to, and this is something that you can take throughout the day as much as you need to, and the longer you use adaptogenic herbs, I have been told by my Chinese medicine acupuncturist, the longer you use them, the more benefit you get from them. So if you've never tried it, this might be a place to try. You can get this at any health food stores. And if you are taking any kind of medication or have a condition that you think might contrast or might not be a good idea, always check with your physician first before, especially with herbs, because I resisted using any kind of herbs because they're so powerful. But this is a tincture, and this one has been really good for me. Here's what it looks like in the dropper, and I'm getting low, but you would fill up a dropper like that and just put it in water and then drink the water. The last thing that I want to talk to you about are adaptogenic medicinal mushrooms. Shiitake, maitake, reishi, these are mushrooms that have been eaten since prehistoric times. They are very popular in Chinese medicine. They provide trace minerals like selenium and iron, and they also give you a good source of protein, fiber, and vitamin C. So you can obviously consume these mushrooms, but what I like, I have these hot tonics from a company called Four Sigmatic. These are this is the mushroom chai latte, and this is the mushroom cacao. And they come in packets. You fill up a cup with hot water. You then open one of these, mix it up in there, and drink it. The mushroom blend, well, this is straight reishi mushroom, and this other one is a blend of turkey tail and reishi as well. And the thing about reishi is it's probably the least studied of the three mushrooms that I mentioned, but it can, according to my book here, my little Healing Foods Bible, Reishi is the premier longevity herb in classical Chinese medicine, and it's the herb that's most often used as a general health tonic. There are many things that reishi has been shown to be good for in clinical studies, and these range from boosting the immune system to protection from viral infections. Now, the reason I like it, or my experience with it, has been this puts me out. This one, the one that's turkey tail, probably this one that's the turkey tail one probably has the most dramatic effect in terms of sleeping for me. But they both work really well to relax you, calm you, settle any kind of emotional issues, and then allow you to get a good night's sleep. I cannot tell you how life-changing these tonics have been for me. You know, like after dinner, you may want a little something sweet. Both of these have, I think, coconut sugar and stevia. So you can have like a little tonic. They're not high in calories, and again, you get a nice relaxing benefit from them. So I have become a big fan of these medicinal. I've become a big fan of these medicinal mushroom tonics, and if you've tried them or anything like them, I would love to hear from you as well, because I believe I've talked about these before. To sum everything up, let me just say that even though it's crazy and it's frightening right now, I have been kind of made my peace with it and have been sleeping like a log every night for the last at least a month. Whether I use any of these products that I've talked about today or not, my sleeping is just, and I'm one of those people who when I'm anxious and upset, I don't sleep. But this has been the exact opposite. I have found that I go to sleep usually by 10 o'clock, I'm ready to turn out the lights and go to sleep. I fall asleep reasonably quickly, sleep through the night, and wake up around 6:30 in the mornings. And sometimes if I don't feel like getting up, I'll turn over and fall back to sleep again, waking up like around 8. That's what I did this morning. So maybe it's long-term effects of some of these things. I don't know. But I do know that if I do have any kind of, I will take a tonic, maybe a couple of times, 2-3 times a week after dinner. Take my magnesium supplement as I feel I need it, and drink tea. I like to drink tea, so I drink, my tea. I drink I've also been drinking a lot of rooibos lately, just plain straight up rooibos tea in the evenings. I found that to be very comforting. So, we can get through this. We will get through this. If you've tried any of these items, let me know. And if you are having trouble sleeping, let me know. Just let me know how you're adjusting. I mean, we have to keep in touch with each other and keep in contact with each other, just so we know that we're not alone. So that's going to wrap it up today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, for giving me thumbs ups. For subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you be part of the Free Range Diva family, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. And until I see you again in that video, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!